Hello, guys. Welcome to this year's CEO Sense Summit. The theme this year has been about managing to get more out of your small business, okay? Managing to get more out of your small business because we know sometimes our businesses are small because we don't know what all the things to do to make it bigger, right? Well, this year, I'm helping you with that, okay? In fact, I have dubbed this month Super September because starting the last week of August, I've been giving you some transformational things to do in your business each week, okay? So this is the 6th week of that, but for 5 weeks, I gave you a challenge a week for 5 weeks, guys. And so that first challenge was all about get more done, okay? And so I helped you to manage yourself and manage your time. The second challenge was get more money. So all of that time I gave you, I helped you to fill it with money-making activities, okay? The third week's challenge was get more reach. And we talked about content, but not the way that everybody talks about content, right? I helped you make it make sense. So I showed you where you already have content. And I'm not talking about content you've already put on social media. I'm talking about content you already have so that you can put it on social media, right? Not a lot of people talking about that. Then the fourth week, we talked about get more momentum, okay? Everybody talks about know your numbers, but I went into detail about the numbers that you need to know. And guess what? How to use those numbers. Not many people are talking about that. Okay, so that was the get more momentum challenge. Then last week, we had the get more digital challenge. What I know for sure that some of that gap between small businesses and large businesses are resources, right? More money, more people, more resources is how the larger businesses are able to do more things and make more money, right? Well, last week we talked about digital tools that can help you to fill that gap and make your small big business a little bigger, all right? Now, again, this week, welcome to the second CEO Sense Summit. This thing started and kicked off last year, but this year, what we talked, well, you know what? Let me just get into it so that you can see it, because today is kind of bittersweet because it's the last day of our summit, but I have shared so much with you, okay? So let's get into it. Here we go. So day one was all about managing growth to get more out of your small business, okay? Day two was all about managing technology to get more out of your small business. Day three was about managing people to get more out of your small business. Day four, yesterday, was all about managing you to get more out of your small business. I don't know if you realize it or not, but when you have a small business, sometimes the business is you. So you have to learn to manage yourself in order to manage the business, okay? But today is day 5. It's our last day, but you're getting all this good stuff even today, okay? So today we're talking about managing scale to get more out of your small business. So hopefully you see the theme there and you see all the transformations I've tried to give you because that's my mission, okay? My mission is to support service-based CEOs to make sense of their small business so that it creates and funds their freedom, okay? So I'm not doing all of this for my health. I'm not doing all of this for any reason but to share with you the things that I know, okay, in a way that makes sense to you so that you can create freedom and fund it with your business. And I lead by example. This is me on the beach in Mexico where I lived for 3 years. You want to know why? Because my freedom looks like living and working my business from anywhere in the world. I started my journey in Belize. This is me in Mexico. Like I said, I lived there for 3 years, right 2 blocks from the beach. I loved it, okay? And now I am in the tango and beef capital of the world, that is Buenos Aires, Argentina. So I'm living this life. I'm really just riding the wheels off this thing as I run my business because that's my freedom, right? That's my freedom. And guess what? It's all funded by my business. So if I can manage to do it for me, do you think I can help you do it? Yeah, I think I can. All right, I'm kind of a big deal. You might not have known this. I have 20 digital publications. I have 4 books on Amazon, more coming. I'm a part of 2 business anthologies. I'm an international best-selling author, okay? Your girl is just international in a lot of ways. I live internationally. I'm an international best-selling author. And guess what? I help international businesses. I have helped businesses in New Zealand, in Africa, in Belize, in Mexico, and yes, even here in Argentina. I'm telling you, I have this mission. I don't touch down anywhere where I don't encounter businesses that I end up helping in one way or another, either officially or unofficially, okay? I have been featured by Time Magazine, NBC, Delta Airlines, Yahoo, Thrive Global, and more. Okay, I have more credits, right, of media that I have, but these are some big names that have huge platforms that have trusted me and my expertise on those huge platforms. So if they can trust me, you know that you can trust me. Shout out to my clients. We're talking Dr. Joffrey and PH, Trendset Beauty Brands, Nikki Klug Design Group, The Mobile Sophisticate, Focus Training Solutions, The Village Method, and Tashana Baker, okay? These are my retainer clients. I work in their businesses day to day and week to week. We're talking these are 7-figure, multiple 6-figure, and 6-figure businesses, okay? I help them to grow and scale their businesses, okay? I'm known as the fractional COO. That's Chief Operating Officer, because I help so many people with the information that I share, okay? But if I can help my main retainer clients to grow and scale their businesses, you know I can help you, right? All right. Welcome to day 5, managing scale. We're managing scale today to get more out of our small business. All right. What I want you to know is you keep hearing this little phrase, CEO sense, CEO sense. Like, what does that mean? Well, it's just my brand of foundational business knowledge that I call CEO sense, right? So all of these things that I'm sharing with you to have a better business, to be a better CEO, to have a fulfilling life funded by your business, all of this stuff lives under the umbrella CEO sense. And I came up with that because it's the sense, S-E-N-S-E, or the information and knowledge that you need to be a better CEO. And so that's where all of this comes from. So I know some of you guys were hitting me up and like, yeah, CEO sense is cute. What does it mean? This is what it means. And so that's my brand. And that's where my brand is to fulfill my mission. Everything that I do in business is to fulfill this one mission of helping more and more small business owners to have success with their business, right? To create freedom that is funded by their business. It's not just a cute saying, it's my actual mission. You see me doing it. Who else is doing 5 challenges in a row, week after week, and then end it with a summit, right? Very few people are working that hard to fulfill their mission. No worries though, no worries. This is how you get to success, right? You work hard to fulfill your mission. And so I don't mind at all when I tell you it's my pleasure and it's my passion. I'm doing this thing because I don't want to leave this earth with all of this information in my brain. It's not fair. It's actually, it's not just my passion, it's probably my purpose, right? There's this culmination of life experiences that makes me great at what I do. And so I want to help more people with what I'm great at. And so I use my brand, CEO Sense, to do just that. All right, I have a CEO Sense operations system because you know I'm a chief operating officer. That's how I show up in business. I help you to make sense of your business through operations, okay? So I have this formula that's called the 4 M's of small business operations. Well, that is the 4 M's of operations, but I call it the CEO Sense operations system, okay? Because operations is all about resources, right? I found out a long time ago, I think the top of the year, I shouldn't say a long time ago, I found out at the top of the year that my small business owners don't really know what business operations is. Right? I put this question out there about how could I help you more with business operations to help me to fulfill my mission. And a lot of you didn't know what that meant, right? And so what I have been doing is breaking it down. What does it mean? Well, operations is really all about the resources and how you deal with your resources, right? So I gave it 4 M's. That's manifesting resources. That's just going and get the resources that you need, okay? Managing the resources, that's the actual operations, right? What you want the resources to do, Okay. Monitoring the resources, that's about operations, right? Maximizing resources, that's about having your resources make you more money in less time. Okay. So that's how you maximize a resource. So these categories are optimized to create what? Time freedom that is funded by your business. You see, the mission just keeps coming up. Okay. So let's talk about manifesting resources. All right. So there are 5 areas of business that I say that small businesses need to have resources in. And some of this correlates with the departments that you know to be in corporate America, right? So you need to be getting and gaining resources that are financial. You need funding, you need capital, okay? You can't run a business without money. So you need money. So you need financial resources. Then you need people resources. Well, in corporate America, you call them human resources. But y'all are so used to that phrase, human resources, that you forget the humanity. So I call it people resources, so that you don't forget that you're using people in a win-win situation to grow your business. Okay, it's people resources. Then number 3 is tech resources. I cannot tell you enough how you hire technology before you even hire people, right? We as small businesses don't always have the wherewithal to have a team or to have a large team. So we start to employ tech first, okay? Then the 4th category is physical resources, right? Now that could look like, if you have a product-based business, that could look like your actual inventory. If you actually make your products, that could be the ingredients that you need to make those products, plus the inventory of, the final result that you're going to sell. But you service-based businesses and even virtual businesses, you have physical resources also. Do you know how many times that I've had to replace my laptop, right? So I've been in these other countries and I've had to find ways to replace my laptop. That's a whole different story. But what about that as a physical resource? Okay. What about the things that you have that represent your virtual office? Okay. Or your home office? All of these things are physical resources. So what do you need that is a physical thing to run your business and run it well? The last thing is development resources. Now, in corporate America, what they have is they have trainers, right? And they have continuing education and all of these things. Well, I'm here to tell you that as a small business owner, if you don't develop and get better, your business will not develop and get better, okay? I am a coach and I have coaches. I have a program and I am in programs. I have a course and I am in courses, okay? I am constantly getting better and better so that I can serve you better and better. Okay. Last year, when I created my course, in the middle of the course, I got some new information that changed the course of my course. Okay. You should always be getting better, being in the know of how to show up better in your business, how to be more efficient, how to save more money, how to make more money. Okay. So you need development resources. Managing those resources, right? So this is where some of the stuff that you know to be business operations or managing your business, this is where some of that happens, right? So managing your resources is you need to know the who. So you should have an organization chart, right? So if you have a team and you have the different people in your version of the departments, then you need an organizational chart. Now, again, team can look like vendors that are doing services for you. It could look like independent contractors or employees, okay? Even the people that you keep going to on Fiverr should be on your organizational chart, right? Because if you're going to people on Fiverr for your graphics and your sales pages or whatever, wherever you're going, Upwork, all these places, that should go under your marketing, right? You need to know who is doing what for the different things in your business. They don't have to be W-2 employees. Whoever is in your business helping you to grow your business that are your people resources, they need to be on the organizational chart. You need to be able to see who you have so that you can then see who you need. All right. Now, procedures. Managing your resources, you need to know how to use them. Those are your procedures. So you need to be recording and documenting how to use all of your resources, right? How, that's the how, procedures. Protocols. You need to document your protocols. That's taking your resources. You know how to use them because you have procedures, but do you know when and where to use those procedures? Okay. Do you know when and where to use those procedures? All right. And the processes are the what. Okay. You got your step by step, you got your when and your where. Okay. And then you got your what. What is the thing that causes you to use these procedures and these protocols? You know, what is the process? How do they connect together? Right? So you can have this procedure that you know when and where to use it, but it's connected to another procedure that you know when and where to use it, and then another one, and that whole series is a process. All right. So I came up with this information because people really didn't, well, I shouldn't say people, small business owners really didn't understand what the operations was. This is the meat of operations in your small business, managing your resources, the who, the how, the when, the where, and the what. Okay, so I hope that that really helps you to get what this operational thing is. All right. Now, also a part of operations is taking each one of your resource categories and monitoring your numbers. You need to know what are your key performance indicators or your KPIs for each grouping of resources, right? How do you know when it's working? Okay, you have to assign it KPIs, whether it's in your financials, your people, your tech, your physical, your development. You need KPIs. You need to know your numbers, all right? And you need to know what those numbers mean that you should be doing next. We're not just capturing numbers for no reason. We're knowing our numbers so that we know how to proceed, because the whole thing about this is we're monitoring so that we can know what to stop doing as well as what to keep doing, okay? When is it time to introduce something new to do? You get all of that information from knowing your numbers. What about maximizing? Because once you know your numbers, now we need to know how to go forward faster, how to create that momentum, right? So now when we have our numbers, we need to figure out, okay, this doesn't work, let's stop doing that. This does work, let's do more of that, right? But how does the number tell us that? How do we maximize resources, right? So this even goes beyond the numbers into innovation. When do we try new things, and what new things do we try? So that's maximizing your resources, and that's where the growth lives, okay? This is where the growth and the scale lives, knowing what's working and doing more of that, okay? So success in small business growth and scale, yay! It's all about the resources, okay? Managing the resources, manifesting the resources, monitoring the resources, and maximizing the resources. And these are my CEO Sense 4 M's of operations. When you put them all together, it's actually my system, and I teach that system, right? So do you want help, and do you need support? Because you're not here for no reason, right? You're here because there are things happening in your business. You're having some successes, and then you're not having some successes. You're having some successes, and you're not able to hold those successes to be stable successes. All of these things. This is why you need help, because it's a lot, right? It's a lot to do on your own. Many of us came into business because we either had a product or an idea or something that we were good at that people were willing to pay us for, right? That's what got us started in business. But when we got into business, we quickly recognized that that's not all there is to business, right? You quickly recognize you need to actually know how to run a business, like in a real way, if you want to make real money, okay? It can be overwhelming, and I get it. So this is why I created this course, okay? It's the CEO Sense Excellence in Operations course. And this is where the real transformation comes. In this course is where the real transformation comes. And so I break down the course into the 6 Ds because it's about managing you to manage your business, right? So we talk about the D of declaring your freedom, defining or reclarifying your business, design your structure, that's that operations, right? Developing your roadmap, okay? Directing your resources and driving your plan to dominate. All of this together is going to be what gets you to the scale that you need. So let's talk a little more about that. Declare your freedom. In the course, I help you to create the life that you want, and then manage your time to give it to you, and manage yourself to give you that life that you want. Okay. Then we go to our business goals, because we need to dream big. Some of us aren't dreaming big enough. Okay. So first we got to dream big. Then we learn how to hit that big dream. Okay. So business goals. All right. And the transformation that you get in your business and in your life is that you get a plan for your time, a plan for the productivity that you need, and you get the lifestyle that you want. Okay. We are setting goals and we are shifting our minds, because what you don't understand is you're only going to be as successful as you think you will. Okay. I want you to think back, right? I remember a time where it used to be on the news all the time, all these programs where upstate, they would take these inner city kids to see colleges, right? They would take the inner city kids to see the rich people's houses and all of this stuff. Why? Because if you can't vision it for yourself, okay, your mind never shifts to understand that you can have it. It's the same thing in business. You have to shift your mind, because some of this stuff doesn't seem tangible. It doesn't seem reachable. But when we break it down to how it is reachable, there's no stopping you, right? So there are some mindset shifts in there that are transformational for you and your business. What about defining your business? That's if you don't have one, or you don't have a definition for one. Some of you have been in business a while. This course is still for you. Why? Because some of the things aren't working for you, because you need to go back and re-clarify. All right. So the main thing, right? I ain't going to even get into the myths of how people have told you to run your business that's stopping your business from actually going forward faster. But the main thing. So I teach you how to craft your offer. Okay. And then I teach you how to work the one thing versus all the things. Because you got people telling y'all you're leaving money on the table by not doing all the things, but they're not actually telling you how to do stuff in a way that you actually have success with it. And so I do. Of course, like I always do, I make it make sense for you. There's always this information out there that's missing information on how to actually work it to get that result. And what I do is I dig deep and find that information and make it make sense for you. Okay, your business basics, okay? Building all paths that lead to your offer. Okay, you have to learn how to do that. Some of y'all got paths going out everywhere. And this is why you're not successful. They don't all end in the same place. Okay, some of y'all have marketing messaging that's talking to a whole bunch of people, okay? Or it's talking to one person, but you're not talking their language. So in this course, I teach you how to communicate the offer, all right? So that you attract who you need to attract. So the transformation is you have a clear focus, okay, for faster growth. You have clarity for clear messaging and client attraction. Okay, we're not just setting benchmarks, we're meeting benchmarks, okay? And we're not leaving money on the table. That's the transformation. I know you want this transformation, okay? The design your structure. This is the operations of that thing. This is, this is getting to the kind of the root and the foundation of operations. So we're structuring your business basics. We're structuring your business. You have templates, you have checklists, you have all of these things that is going to help you to actually structure your business. All right. Because again, a lot of us started with just what was in demand that we could get money for. We never stopped to structure it. That's why you're hitting walls. This is why you cannot scale. Okay. You don't have the repeatable processes. You don't have the team. You don't have this foundation. And so I'm going to help you get all of that. All right. Let's talk brand cohesion. All right. A lot of you think brand is just your logo. It's not. Okay. You have to have standards, a promise, a reputation, and all of it is intentional. Okay. So I teach you how to have guides and standards for your brand. All right. The transformation is repeatable processes for scale, a professional, well put together look, feel, and reputation for your business. Okay. Let's talk about developing your roadmap. Okay, you have a module called your roadmap where I help you to bring all of these things together in one clear picture. And that's what a lot of you are missing. You're missing the whole big picture and all the elements for it. Okay, because when you put what you have together, then you can fill the gaps of what you're missing. But you don't know what you're missing if you don't have a big picture. Right. And then, I love goals. I love lists and all these things, but they mean nothing if you don't have a plan of action. And so I show you how you have an action plan. All right. Then we talk about getting to your dream number. Remember, we set that dream number and then we shifted our mind to know that we can get that dream number. Well, now we're doing the things to get there, right? So we form the records to record the numbers that we need, and then I give you the instruction on how to use those numbers to go forward faster, right? Some of y'all are capturing numbers from day to day, but you don't know what to do with those numbers, right? So the KPIs have to have actions behind them, and I teach you the actions to get to the dream. So the transformation is your path forward. You have a clear path forward, okay? And that messes up a lot of people. They just know they want something, but they don't know how to get in between where they are right now and to get to where they want. You have a clear path forward, okay? And then you can get results. This is the transformation, all right? Direct your resources, right? So remember the 4 M's, okay? The 4 M's had about 5 basic resources. We talked about that. So I clarify for you what you need in those 5 areas of resources, okay? Because it's something that every business needs. We talked about what those 5 areas are, and I go into detail in the course, and then I help you to determine what you have versus what you need with your resources, right? What you have and what you need. So I'm gonna tell you, one of the number 1 questions that I get all the time is, who should I hire first? Well, that's a people resource, right? So just in that one category, I help you to determine, what do you have? Okay, which some of you think you know what you have, but you don't look at it the right way to then know what you need. Because if you were looking at what you have the right way, you wouldn't be asking me what you need next, right? It will be clear to you. So I teach you how to determine what you actually have, okay? And then what you actually need. All right. And then we talk about client excellence. All right. Standardizing touch points with your clients, adding memorable, excellent experience to your client's service or purchase with you, their interactions with you. A lot of you put a lot into marketing, but if you would put more into your client excellence, okay, there's a lot of marketing you wouldn't have to do. I made it to 6 figures by word of mouth, by referrals from my current clients, because I show up at excellence and I serve them well. And they brought me more people to serve well. Some of them weren't even trying to bring me more people serving well. What they would say was, I don't handle that, my COO does. Oh, I don't have to worry about that. I don't have those problems. My COO handles that. And so guess what happened? People wanted to know, well, who is your COO, right? We need to put a whole lot of focus on showing up in excellence with the people who have invested in themselves through us, all right? And so I teach you how to do that. So the transformation is, you have efficient input for maximum output. What does that mean? That means the few little resources that you have, we work them to get you the maximum output from those few resources, all right? Now, client experience that leads to social proof and referrals, okay? Because you get referrals from those that experience you, but if you're having excellent results with your clients, maybe they're not giving you word of mouth, you can create it. All you do, if you serve them excellently and there is proof of it, you share it socially, right? But first you got to know how to serve them excellently. But these are the transformations. You want these transformations. Let's talk about driving your plan to dominate, right? Because now we have the plan, we have all of these things that we have situated and organized and structured. Now, how do we go forward faster? Well, we position your business, okay? We position your business. I give you easier ways to create content, okay? The quickest way to credibility is to have a book, y'all, okay? It's still a thing. I don't care that anybody can publish a book. I don't care that anybody can be an Amazon, but I don't care about any of that, because guess what? Anybody can, but not everybody is. So it's still relevant, okay? So I teach you, I give you a formula for writing your book where the book darn near writes itself. And then I give you the tools to write and publish that book, all right? Quickest way to credibility is publication. Then I give you a plan for media. How would you like to say that you were featured in Time magazine, okay? That you were featured by Delta Airlines. When I said that I was featured by, featured in Thrive Global, it's because I actually wrote an article that was published for Thrive Global. I wrote it. My name is the author. So would you not want to learn how to do contributing writing for high profile media? All of that, there's a plan in the course. There's a 90-day visibility plan in this course that helps you to get all of that to position your business so that you have more eyes on you. Because this is a numbers game, right? The more people that know about you, your business, and your offer, the more people that you get to buy. Okay, and then we talk about boosting your revenue to dominate. Okay, we go into actual marketing and marketing plans and marketing campaigns, and then we go into sales, right? Because marketing is marketing, sales is sales. Marketing is the relationship, and sales is the conversion. So we go into that, okay? Because it's not, we doing all of this positioning, but we still want to get to the money, okay? The direct line to the money, and I show you how to do that. So your transformation is more visibility and traffic that leads to more revenue. That's how you dominate, okay? It's all in the course, guys. CEO Sense, Excellence Operations course. I've told you everything that's in the course. I went in there, you know, module by module, lesson by lesson, transformation by transformation. There is no question at this point. Can you get these transformations from this course? Because you can, and I've showed you how, right? I've even shared with you, you know, all week long, me and my experts have shared different things with you. But again, there is nothing like starting from the beginning and going all the way to your scale without gaps, okay? Without gaps. Everything that we have been doing, the challenges, this summit, all of this will give you transformation. It will, but it's piecemealed transformation, okay? These are things where we're talking about one thing, and we're talking about some of the problems with the one thing, and we're giving you some solutions for the one thing in a general manner, right? But you don't know how the one thing connects up with the other things so that you actually have a cohesive, full journey. That's what this course gives to you. This is what I have put my blood, sweat, and tears to in this course, okay? So you can go to shacannon.com/course and sign up, all right? I want you to hear from a couple of people, okay? I want you to hear from, let's go with T, the neo-urbanist.
It's really just being able to see the big picture, seeing it as a picture as a whole. So I have been in business before, obviously, and just didn't realize how disjointed my business was until I was required to put my business as a whole into another arena. And so this class really forced me to focus on, it's not just about, you know how you've heard that saying that I was so busy trying to keep my job, I didn't do my job. And so like I was so busy trying to keep my business that I wasn't, you know, handling my business, if that makes sense. And so this course really gave me a blueprint for not just keeping my business, but handling my business. I think it.
All right, so that's T. And so you heard what she said. She had a business, right? But most of us go into business because we have a product or a service that people are willing to buy, but we don't really structure our business. And so we start to hit these walls, right? We start to realize we're not growing, we're not scaling, right? And it's because you didn't take the time to set your business up for success. That's what this course does. Let me let you hear, let me let you hear Ms. Poole.
The biggest benefit to me was hearing how everybody else was doing it, the challenges that they were facing. So the cohort is really good because you get feedback. You feel like you're not on an island by yourself. And I don't know about Lakeisha. All I know is being in technology for so long. You kind of always operate in a bubble, understanding I'm going to need a team, and to me, this cohort was a team for me to help me towards launching that main thing, but being able to verbalize it with others who are also professional is a real benefit. The biggest benefit to me.
So you heard Ms. Poole, and basically what she's talking about when she says the cohort, she's talking about the other course members, because you get to create community of like minds, of other people that are in different businesses in different levels, and they're all bringing great ideas. Because why? Because no matter what level of business you're in, you're still smart, right? You're still great at getting things sold, right? But you just are ready for the next level. And so when you are in different levels with different people in different industries, right? They ask a question that you realize, wait, that question applies to me too. Or they give information, they give their experiences, and it inspires and motivates you as well. So that's another addition, another value add of this course. You get to meet other course members. You'll even get to meet these members, right? And so community, A business that has been in business but is going back structuring, right? It's important. Well, guess what? Beverly has something that she wants to share with you.
I believe that somebody that's just starting out can go from beginning to end and be up and running and have like everything they need to get going. It's like it wouldn't be a reason to fail if everything is executed in the way you laid it out.
So again, if you are just starting in business, then I'm going to start you out right, because if you have a business, then we're going to re-clarify your business for success. If you don't have a business, or you're just starting out with your idea, then we're going to define your business for success. Okay, that's what we're doing here. So those were these three ladies. I love them. This is our charter cohort members, and you guys will get to be in the cohort too when you join the course. Go to shacannon.com/course. You will also hear from Shawana. We let her talk on yesterday, but you can go back and listen to her testimonial. You can go back and listen to Lakeisha.
What it is that I need to do.
Okay, we're talking about people who have been in business. shacannon.com/course. Now, these were my beta people, right? They are the charter members of this course. They helped me to make the course better. And so what they got even helped them, but they helped me to make it better. So the version of the course that you get that opens at the beginning of November, because the new course releases October 31st, right? But if you go ahead and you join now, you get to pay the beta price that they paid a year ago, $2,500. You have three options for paying it. You could do a one-time payment, you can do a 6-month payment, or you can do a 12-month payment. But no matter how you pay, you get 12 months access to this course. Okay, you get 12 months access. But if you act now, you will get the $2,500 beta price. All right. So let me tell you, I have plans for this course. When we get started at the beginning of November, it's going to jump up to $3,500. Okay. And then 3 to 6 months later, it's going to jump up to $5,000. Why? Because this is actually a $20,000 course. Okay. I'm taking you from defining your business to scaling your business. I don't think you understand how much that knowledge is worth, because what we're doing is we're taking you through the process without any gaps. You get everything that you need. You get a clear path to your scale. Yeah, that's worth money, right? It's programs out there helping you get other stuff that don't even help you to clarify your business. And so you can't even use that stuff yet, right? I know some $30,000, $40,000 product programs that are about marketing, funnels, and all of these things that, guess what, mean nothing if your business is not qualified, quantified, and clarified. Okay. So again, if you're like me, because y'all know I'm not that humble, right? I see myself as a genius. I know that you guys are geniuses too. You're smart, right? So you've gone to Google University, you've gone to YouTube University, you tried to figure this thing out. And every time you do, you might get a few good little things, just like you got from this summit, or just like you got from the challenges. It's good information, but it's standalone information. All the information you were able to go out there and get and try to go ahead and take action on, they were standalone information. You need that information that takes you through a journey and leaves no gaps. That's the value of this course, okay? You don't know what you don't know. So when you find out that you're supposed to be hiring people that are doers, thinkers, and decision makers, right? You still don't know, okay, well, when do I need which one, right? How am I hiring for results? What am I doing? What about my particular business rather than just the general information? The course has general information, but guess what? I'm right there with you to help you to take this general information that's going to be the foundation of your business and help you to customize it for your business. That's what you're missing when you're on YouTube. That's what you're missing when you're on Google. You're missing, how do I apply this to my particular business with my weaknesses, my strengths, right? The resources that I have, the resources I don't have. How do I make it work for me? Okay. The course takes you from definition to scale, but I take you into customization. Did you forget what I do? I make it make sense. Okay, so I can do that for you in this course. So it's my mission. Y'all know that. Okay, so your investment, if you're willing to invest in yourself, especially at such a low price, because I went through everything that's in this course. And like I said, if I follow the gurus on this page, what's supposed to be is a whole stack of all the stuff you get and what's the individual value, right? And then show you, but you only pay this, but you get it, right? Because what you only pay right now is the beta price. But I'm already telling you, this course is going to end up being 20K. Do you want to get in now or do you want to wait? Because the value of it and my purpose and mission is to save you the time, see that clock, and to save you money, see the money, but to overall help you to make more money. That's my mission. I want you to know what I know. I want to give you the same things that I give the 7-figure, multiple 6-figure, and 6-figure businesses that I work with day to day, week to week, right? I have created 6-figure businesses, not just for myself, for other people. I have started working with people that was a 6-figure business and helped them to become a multiple 6-figure business. If I can help them, I can help you, but I can't help everybody as a retainer client. That's why I created this course. Okay, so I need you to understand that my mission, vision, and purpose is all about you. It's to help your mission, vision, and purpose. I want to amplify you and your business by showing you how to structure and define your business for the scale that you're looking for. Because what's going on is a lot of you people, a lot of my people, I should say, a lot of my small business owners, you're trying to skip to the scale. You cannot skip to the scale. You have to structure your business the right way in this course, and I will help you. All right, that ends day 5 and it ends the summit, y'all. And guess what? I promised you a winner. The VIPs who invested in themselves just a little bit, I chose from them, and we have a $500 business grant winner. It is Miss Kristen Martin. She has already been notified, but you guys congratulate her, please. She is getting her $500. And guess what? She's already said she's getting in the course. So this is what I realized. You know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop sharing. Let me turn this video on and stop sharing. Hey, y'all. Y'all haven't seen me, huh? So this is what I want to talk about. See, Miss Martin recognized that she didn't know what she didn't know. And she was for real about her business, and so she was willing to invest in her business. She only invested $97 to be a VIP and get replays to make sure she had all this stuff down, to hear the interviewers and experts again, right? To get the trainings again, so that she can walk herself through the business and get the transformations that we gave in this summit, right? Let me tell you something. She also, when we were having the challenges, was invested in the challenges. She also said, I'm going to invest in the course. She said that before I even released the link for you to sign up for the course. Miss Martin is the type of person that realizes that when I want something, I have to invest in the things that I need to get there. You can't get a return on investment if you don't invest. I don't think you heard me. You can't get a return on investment unless you invest, okay? And the bigger return that you want, guess what? The more you have to invest. You have to invest at the level that you want to receive success in. The level of this course right now is just $2,500. And if you are a small business owner, you understand that $2,500 don't usually take you from beginning to scale. So now is the time to get in on that. But I'm telling you, even if you never invest in this course, you need to learn that you're going to have to invest in what you feel like is important. All right? In life. Okay? You want a partner in life, you're going to have to invest in them to have the type of partner that you want. You want your children to be a success, you have to invest in your children so that you have laid the groundwork for them to be a success. If you want a successful business, okay, you have to invest in the success of your business. All right? I'm a coach. I have coaches. I have programs. I'm in programs. I have a course. I'm in courses. I'm constantly learning and developing more so that I can give that information to my clients, so that I can give that information to you guys, right? If I'm always getting better, then my business is getting better. The service that I provide to my clients is getting better. The content that I put out there to you guys gets better. If you want to be better, you have to invest in being better. You have to do something to make it better. So what I'm telling you is, if you invest in this course, you're going to get a return on your investment. Okay? Especially investing at this level, you already have equity, right? Because the course is a 20K course. So if you invest at 2,500, you already have equity in your dream of having a successful business. So now is the time. If you have any questions about the course, feel free to email me, info@shacannon.com. I'll answer any of your questions. You have 3 payment plans for just $2,500. Come on, I'm setting you up for success here. I'm giving you the alley-oop. You just need to take the shot. Now, the crazy thing is, you got to jump to take the shot, but I'm giving you a safety net. You don't just get the course, you get me to help you to customize the information in the course to what you're doing in your business, to what you have in your business, to who you are in your business. Now is the time. If you've been waiting on the sign, now is the time. Okay? This is the sign you've been waiting for. It's time to level up. And I'm going to help you to do that. All right, guys, I'm kind of sad. This is the end of the summit, but it's just the beginning for your business if you sign up for the course.